Hello guys, Dom Wells here. So, I want to pose a question for you today. Are you doing push-ups correctly? Now, I see a lot of videos on Instagram, on Facebook of people doing push-ups, and it's not always correct, which is fine, but the thing is, if you're not doing a push-up correctly, not only are you hindering your progress, you're also opening yourself up to a lot of injuries as well. So, I thought I'd make a video today. I thought, why don't we dive into what a perfect push-up looks like and 4 common mistakes that I see with push-ups. So, let's take a look.
A push-up with perfect form starts with getting your body straight and then bending at the elbows. To keep your body straight, you want to brace your core. You want your elbows to stay directly above your wrists and you want your chest to just about touch the floor. To complete the rep, you want your arms to be straight at the top of the movement. Your shoulder blades are back and you want to be looking at the floor directly beneath you at all times to keep your head straight. So the first and most common mistake I probably see is rounding of the lower back. Now this happens because you're not bracing your core. So you really want to be keeping your core tight, straightening your entire body so that when you're coming down, your body is braced and your lower back does not fall into the ground. A good corrective exercise you could do if you find it hard to brace your core is hollow holds. You want to lie flat on the ground, and when you're in this position your lower back will round, that's very natural. Now what you want to do is you want to press your lower back into the ground by bracing your core, lifting your legs ever so slightly and your arms too. This is a similar sort of feeling to how you'll feel when you brace your core when you're doing a push-up. Okay, so the second most common mistake I see is people end up with their shoulder blades in a sort of shrugged position. In this position, your shoulders are very unstable and your shoulder joint is just going to take the brute force of this sort of motion. So yeah, just don't do this. When you do a push-up, you want to consciously bring your shoulder blades back and downwards. That way you are protecting your shoulder joint. When you're in this terrible shrug position, your back will kind of look like this. Now, if you just consciously bring your scapula downwards and backwards, and then you start pressing, you will be much safer. The third mistake I commonly see is people having their head downwards. Now the reason you do this is because you're trying to shorten the range of motion. You're trying to have your head touch the ground first instead of your chest. Very easy to fix this. Just look at a point in front of you on the ground and focus on it the whole time and try and keep your head straight.
Alright guys, 100 push-ups coming right up. Perfect form, yeah?
So the last mistake I see is just terrible form really. So just make sure you're going chest to ground and arms straight at the top and you're doing a full push-up. Don't cheat the reps. I understand why some people do it. It's because they want to get more push-ups out, but they're not really push-ups though, are they? Alright, thank you guys for watching. Now hopefully you all know how to do push-ups correctly now, and I don't want to see any more crappy push-ups. Thank you guys, see ya.